everybody, in today's video, it's been a minute. I had wanted to film this second spring color trend thing with you, and life's just been lifing and I haven't had a chance, and so I finally have a chance to sit down and kind of share some more stuff with you about spring trending colors, and so I'm really excited. I have another color palette here, and this is called Pantone Color of the Year 2024 Peach Fuzz palette. So if you really did like peach fuzz, these are colors that pair back well with the peach fuzz color. If you did not really appreciate peach fuzz like I did not really appreciate peach fuzz, these colors are just trending basically. So how I get my inspiration is I look on Instagram, I watch YouTube videos, I read articles in like Vogue and Cosmopolitan, and just I get on Pinterest. I really just try and see what people are anticipating to be wearing, what type of colors, what type of silhouettes, and all of that good stuff. If you want any more information on that, you can leave me a comment down below, and maybe I can talk a little bit more about how I look into these things if you're interested. But I do it every year for spring, summer, fall. Winter, not so much. I feel like winter, the trends kind of aren't there. Like whatever's from fall kind of goes into winter. But anyway, I'm so excited for summer this year, you guys. It is snowing today. So I'm giving you a spring video in a snowstorm. So anyway, this is the color palette I was looking at. And this is the color palette I was using for inspiration. I'll stick it here on the side. That way you guys can get a little bit clearer picture because it's coming across kind of ugly. But there's a lot of really beautiful sort of like pinks and peach shades. And then you can see some really beautiful blues down below. The peach fuzz color is here, which you can see is not super flattering. Even just me putting my finger by it is like, no. But all this other stuff I feel is really, really beautiful. And so I'm really excited. You guys know how I feel about pink. These sort of like more teal shades, really beautiful. And so I have a couple of polishes each to share with you guys. I have them on a nail wheel. Look at how pretty this is, you guys. Just a gorgeous spring summer palette. And I think a lot of things could transition really well into summer as well. You should be seeing a lot of these colors in clothes, as well as like makeup, accessories, purses, in case you are interested in expanding it past polish. A lot of these colors are in the stores right now, and in magazines and Instagram and all over the place. So let's get started. The first color is going to be Pantone's Pinky Yarrow, which is going to be this more of like a deeper magenta type of pink. I feel like this type of pink I really love. But I don't wear often because I tend to go more into like a brighty neon. A bit more chic, but bright pink is something that I am excited for summer. So the first one I have here is a little bit more red leaning, but I just thought it was really beautiful and I wanted to share. And so this is going to be Zoya Joyce. It's sort of like a strawberry or like watermelon pink, very cool toned, which you guys know I love. I think this would be a beautiful manicure or a pedicure. This Zoya also has an amazing formula, 2 coats to get opaque, longer nails, maybe 3, but it just goes on really nice and smooth, you guys. Look at how like just gorgeous this is. I feel like it's very like sun-kissed and just so pretty. And you can see this on the nail. Just like very bright, juicy, biting into a watermelon, total summer vibes. So I really, really, really am loving that color. Then next up, I went with this pink from OPI. If you guys have been around for a while, you remember when OPI released the Grease collection. And I ordered the whole collection. I also got the like display that the salons got, and I have no regrets. So when I got this pink from the collection and I swatched it, I was obsessed with it since the beginning. I feel like it's not as bright as like a neon type shade or some of the other stuff that I am usually drawn to, but I felt this was very flattering. Great formula, 2 coats to get opaque. The pink and the orange from this collection were like my 2 favorites of the whole collection, and I've worn them several times as manicures and pedicures, and I'm obsessed. So this is called You're the Shade That I Want, and you guys can just see, like, look how flattering it is against my face, against my nails. Again, just another sort of cool toned pink, very bright, and I think this would be beautiful in the summer as well. You can see how this is more red leaning when you put it something towards a little bit more magenta. But you guys, look at that on the nail. Gorgeousness. Gorgeousness. Like, so chic, so flattering, so beautiful. I could see this really too, like with a bright pink lip and then a matching mani-pedi. I think that would be fabulous. And now that we're seeing a little bit more mutedness in the clothes, I think that bright nails is really fun to kind of like play off a little bit more of like the subdued fashion that we're seeing. Next up is going to be a color called Aurora Pink, and you can see this is a little bit more light, and I feel like it has like a touch of lavender to it as well. Again, another really beautiful color that I love, and I have some really beautiful polishes to share with you guys for this color. So to be shaken up just a little, but this is from the OPI Hello Kitty collection, the original Hello Kitty collection, and this is super cute in pink. I love the name, and I just think this is like a really beautiful sort of like light pink orchid color, very flattering, a little bit more warm toned and maybe a little bit more neutral leaning depending on your skin tone, but gorgeous color. The formula on it is a little bit light and a little bit streaky, so I think this will be a 3-coater, especially on longer nails. But you guys, look at how gorgeous this is. If you're looking to kind of do the trends, but you're not really into like super bright stuff, I just think this is so perfect. Again, I can see this as a beautiful pedicure and also a beautiful manicure, and another like really good matchy if you're into matchy. I feel like I want to do some matchy this spring and summer where I'm like doing bright red toes, bright red nails, bright red lips, or like something maybe peach or coral. And also something that I've really been loving is like a neutral lip, as you can see in this video. And so I think it would be really pretty to do like a whole neutral look. I'm really feeling this need to kind of have like a nudie lip and maybe like some really pretty like gold shadow, and then like some more neutral toned mani-pedi in the summer. I don't usually do that, but for some reason I'm really in the mood for that for some reason. And so I feel like this kind of color, it makes me want to do the same thing. Like I'm into a little bit more subdued for some reason, and I don't know who I am because you guys know me. If you can see my nails from space, like I'm happy, but I'm feeling this like more nudie neutral type situation right now. And then next color for the Aurora Pink is going to be this one. All my bottles need to be shaken up. So this is a Maybelline Fast Gel. These are available at Dollar General. I'm not sure where else that's the only place I've seen them and purchased. And this one is called Twisted Tulip. You guys, this is so pretty. Great formula on this as well. 2 coats to get opaque. And then look how cute that is on the nail. Like, I am obsessed with this color. It's sort of like a bubblegum pink, but a little bit less bright. And again, just very flattering. I think once we're getting into more sun and like getting our tan on and getting our self tanner or whatever we're doing, these colors are just really gonna pop and be super flattering and beautiful. And so I'm definitely gonna put this on my spring rack because I think it is gorgeous. Next color is going to be the Peach Fuzz. I don't really have a lot of polishes that color because I just feel like that color is very unflattering to me. And so I went with something that I put on the other one when I was talking more about the like other videos where I was talking about more like the orangey coral type stuff. And so this is not Peach Fuzz, but this is Ice Cream Nails Thousand Island. It's a little bit more of like a peach, but a neon peach, which I feel is more flattering to my skin tone. Great formula on this, very bright, and 2 to 3 coats to get opaque, but for a neon it's not streaky, it just takes a little bit to build up. This is a type of color I love in the spring and summer. I love neon manicures and pedicures, and so I think this is really beautiful, and I really love the way these type of things are like looking next to each other. Like if you wanted to do some type of skittle, that would be beautiful. So that is my pick for Peach Fuzz, even though it's not as like light and peachy, it's a little bit more neon. I like this color better. And then next up is going to be Blazing Orange. So the Blazing Orange sort of reminds me of like a sunset color, or sort of like the powder of the macaroni and cheese, you know, like the Kraft when you're making the instant mac and cheese. That's sort of what this reminds me of. And I have a couple of really nice picks for this one as well. So this is a little bit darker of a color, but I really just think it fits the vibe. Normally I would wear something like this in fall, but I'm excited to sort of experiment with this type of thing in the spring and kind of switch it up just a little bit. So this is called Lion's Ear, and the formula on it is a little thin. I think it could be a 2 to 3 coater depending on your nail length, but you guys, look how pretty that is. And I think when I see it paired with all these other beautiful spring colors, like, I think it says spring to me. This on its own sort of is more fall, especially like against the black. I'm kind of seeing like Halloween, but I think, you know, when you kind of see it in this situation, it fits for spring. It reminds me of the color of a marigold, and I just think it's really, really, really beautiful. So then I have Sally Hansen Insta Dry. Oh goodness, this has a white sticker on a white cap. All the Heels, I think it's called. So this is from their Pride collection, and again, just a really beautiful sort of like marigold creamsicle type of situation. Great formula on this. 2 coats to get opaque. I really love the formulas of these Sally Hansen Insta Dries, you guys. I've talked about them a lot in the past and have sort of neglected them recently, but I love the formula. I love the wider brush. Let me show you guys the brush. I'm a team wide brush. I just feel like it's so much easier to apply, and I really love the brushes on these. I feel like they have a very nice like bottom curve that fits very well into my cuticle line, and I have a lot less cleanup. I do a lot less like polish manipulation with these brushes, and I have a lot of these Sally Hansen Insta Dries, and like formulas on all of them are like 10 out of 10, honestly, for the most part. There's a few misses, but not very many. So amazingly beautiful orangey color. These type of colors I would not do as a pedicure, because I feel like that could lean into a little bit of what you would call like a foot fungus situation, where you make yourself look like you have a foot fungus. Not a good thing. And so I would definitely avoid these as pedicures and keep them as manicures only. That's just me. I wore this green polish one time on my toes, and oh my gosh, I was like, I literally look like I have a foot fungus. And it took me all this work to do this pedicure. So like, I wore it for a week and I hated every single minute of it. And so I'm very conscious now, because sometimes I'm like, let me try something different. But now I'm like, no, stick to what works. You know what's flattering. Like, no. Next up is going to be the color Bermuda, which I'm really excited about. I love these sort of like tealy turquoise type colors in the spring and summer. I just think they're super, super flattering to a deeper skin tone. And I have a couple of really pretty ones to share with you guys. So first up is going to be Kiko's $3.89. So I don't think you would be able to purchase this anymore, because Kiko closed their US site, and I bought a lot of polishes during that time on clearance for like $1, and this was one of those. So unless you're in Europe, I don't think you're going to be able to find the Kikos in the States. I know they are still available in Europe, but not here. So this color though, you guys, is so gorgeous. I feel like this is very similar to the next polish I'm going to talk about, which is like one of my all-time faves of life. But look at how pretty this is, you guys. I wore this as a pedicure last year and I was obsessed with it. It looks so cute on the toes. It had a really good formula, 2 to 3 coats to get opaque, and just like, it's so bright, you guys. Like, I love it. And I love it next to these sort of like orangey shades. I think it's giving me like sunset beach vibes, which I'm obsessed with. And if you are not looking to be as subdued as some of these other ones, like this is bam in your face, wham bam, thank you ma'am. And so I really love this one. Then next up, one of my all-time favorite polishes of life, Orly's Vintage. I have talked about this polish 29,000 times on this channel. You guys know how I feel about it. I have a backup of this. I have a pretty good fill line on this Orly. I'm down to about here on it. I wear it as a manicure. I wear it as a pedicure. It is so so good. This is another polish I may do a little matchy with this spring and summer. But this color, you guys, if you are my skin tone or even like way deeper, this is gonna be amazing on you. Amazing. Great formula. 2 coats to get opaque, I think, because my bottle's a little older. But so good. If you do not have this polish, run, do not walk to the Orly website and order it for you guys. If we have similar polish tastes, you need this in your life. This is one of the polishes I have married in my life. I have no regrets. We are very happy together. If I were stranded on a deserted island, this would be one of the polishes I would love to have with me, and I would be happy for the rest of my life. So I could not talk enough about this polish and my eternal love for it. Look at it. I thought these were dupes to the naked untrained eye that is not polished obsessed. They probably are, but I feel like the Kiko is just a touch more like green than the Orly. If you are not a crazy nail polish fanatic, I think either does. But there is a slight difference in color. Oh, this Orly, you guys, makes me so happy. Every time I look at this color, it just like, a smile comes to my face. So, I'll stop talking about it. Then next up is going to be a color called Baltic, and it's similar to the Bermuda, but it's just a shade darker. And I really like this type of color in the fall because it still gives me brightness, but it's to me a little bit more fall. But I'm really excited to see these type of colors coming out in the spring as well. And so I have 2 colors to share with you here, and the first one is going to be from China Glaze, and this is going to be China Glaze DJ Blue My Mind. I remember this collection so vividly. I had to have all the glitters because I thought they were beautiful. One thing about China Glaze glitters though is they bleed into the base, which just makes me so sad, and that's what ended up happening. So I still like them, but I have to wear them over certain colors. But this blue was just another one. I remember seeing all the swatches and I was just like, this is so pretty. And it's just gorgeous. Very flattering. I believe this was a summer collection, so perfect for spring and summer. Look at how bright. Look at these 2 by each other. Oh my gosh, like a Skittle. Stop it. But look at that. Oh, that would be the most beautiful pedicure. Again, I'm in this mood for like matchy. Could you imagine this matchy? I think it would be amazing. Oh, you guys, I am in love. I think this for sure is going on my spring rack as well because it is so beautiful. And then this is a little bit less bright, but this is People of Color Beauty, and this is from the Por la Cultura collection that I helped curate with People of Color Beauty, and this is La Playa. And so you guys, this is so beautiful. Has a great formula, 2 coats to get opaque. I had so much fun helping curate this collection and like representing, Hispanic and Latin American cultures. It was amazing. And this color, so good, you guys. It has such a good formula. If you have never tried People of Color Beauty, I highly recommend them. Look at how pretty this is, you guys. Very bright. You can see the difference here, how this is just a little more muted, but just equally as beautiful. People of Color Beauty, if you are not familiar, makes polishes with deeper skin tones in mind. And I just love everything that they do and have done. I have tons of polishes from them. I swatched for them for a while, and I love the message. I love the inclusion. If you purchase a lot of polishes from more like drugstore type sites, especially nudes, I feel like those colors are not always flattering. When you buy from People of Color Beauty, if you're a little bit if you are deeper in tone, everything is flattering. Like, I don't know how she does it, but everything is flattering. And so this is just such a beautiful polish, you guys. I am just loving this like moment right here on the swatch wheel. And then there's some deeper blues, and next one is going to be Nautical Blue, which is more of like a marine blue, like a sailor. Think of you're going on a sailboat type of thing. And I had one specifically in mind that I was like, okay, this has to come out. It's an oldie but a goodie. Again, one of my favorite polishes of all time. This will bring back all the nostalgia. This is Sinful Colors Endless Blue. When I first got into polish, I had to have this. I drove my little happy butt to Walgreens and bought it. And I was beyond excited about it. I think it's so beautiful. I love this as a pedicure and a manicure. Great formula. 2 coats to get opaque. This bottle's probably close to a 1 coater now because I've used quite a bit of it. I shook it up a little bit because it was a little ugly, but I have a fill line to about here. Not, you know, like earth-shattering fill lines, but you see the situation that's happening here. And to wear polishes like multiple times when you have thousands says a lot. I just think that this is like the most perfect. It's bright. It's sort of like a blueberry. Again, I could see a whole matchy situation with this in the summer. And I think it's a nice way to like bring some excitement again to some of the more subdued fashion that we're seeing. So good, you guys. I haven't painted my nails all of March. I feel like February I was on my game. My A game was on point. And then I had told you guys my nails were getting really long and I was due for a break, and I was not wrong. I broke 3 nails, I think, in 2 weeks. And so I had to file everything down, and I just have not gotten back into February's groove. But now that I'm like putting all these up against my hand, I'm like, I need to do my nails. And this is so pretty, you guys. I just really love this color. I have loved it for years. This is one of my favorite polishes of all time. And then the next polish, I feel like I go for a lot of creams when I do this because I'm just trying to like talk about the color. And so, you know, if you have indies that match these colors, this is just like a inspiration, right? Like a jumping off point. And so it's easier for me to pull creams and talk about creams, and it's easier for me to remember creams I like because I just feel like I am, like I've told you guys, I'm the basic B of the polish world. My favorite finish is a cream. And I just am obsessed with mainstream and like drugstore polishes. Like they're my first true love. I love indies and I love all the fancy stuff they do, but when I don't know what to wear and when I'm not sure what I'm feeling, I'm always going to go for a cream, and it's always going to be a drugstore. Like that's just, it has my heart. But I decided to do something a little bit exciting and get off the basic B train. And this OPI, it's still like mainstream, but it's a OPI's LED Marquee. This was from a couple of holiday ago's collection, and this is a beautiful holographic. Of course, these holographics aren't like what we expect from indies, but it is gorgeous, and it's something a little bit different than all the creams I've been talking about. So I was like, let me throw these girls a bone and talk about something a little bit different. But look at this. It's so beautiful. It still has that marine blue vibe, which is very deep. And just, it's fun. It's so pretty, like a very beautiful jewel tone. I think this is perfect. You know, in the summer and spring, we tend to like go on vacations and go to the beach, and these just kind of give you that sort of like situation on the nails. And great formula on this, 2 coats to get opaque. The holographic is a little bit weak compared to what we're used to with indies, but I think in the sun, in the summer, this is just really beautiful. So if you have this and you're like more like this is like fall holiday, because that's what I would kind of do, like jewel tones in the fall, get it out now and see how you feel about it for spring and summer. And last up, Little Boy Blue. So this is more of like a cornflower type blue as opposed to the like sailor marine blue. I'm here for it. I love it. I'm really excited because I'm about to be a grandma to a little boy. And I'm having a baby shower, throwing a baby shower for the kids, not this weekend because it's Easter, but the following weekend. And I'm thinking I might do a little, I keep saying matchy, but I might do a little matchy with one of the polishes I'm about to show you guys for the baby shower. I think I already know what I'm going to wear like dress wise, and I'm going to go pretty simple, but I think a nice pop of color will be good. So, first up, this has really ugly bottle syndrome. Don't judge it. But this is going to be Color Club's Clickbait. The ugly bottle syndrome doesn't affect the color of the polish. It just, I don't know, some polishes just do this. But this is a beautiful color, you guys. Great formula. 2 coats to get opaque. This was part of like a influencer or like social media type collection. I don't remember. I've had it for a while. Really beautiful colors, and this polish is gorgeous. This is 2 coats, and you guys, look at that. Beautiful. And it does say baby, baby boy blue to me. So this might be something I wear on my baby shower day for the baby shower. Super, super pretty. Great formula. Do not sleep on color clubs, you guys. I feel like not a ton of people like swatch color clubs online and stuff like that. And so they're really, really good though. I feel like since they've reformulated and they've gotten the different brushes, they're really good. They have some of the best neons around, in my opinion, and just, you can't go wrong. Oh, also they're holographics. Amazing. And then last up is going to be, oh goodness, I like can't read to save my life. Monseiur Bleu. So this is from the L'Oreal, I don't know what these are called, but you can't get these in the US. This was sent to me by my beautiful friend Julie, and you guys, this is so good. Great formula on this one as well. 2 coats to get opaque. I have a ton of these that my ex-husband brought me on travel, and that a lot of my subscribers have sent me, and you guys are amazing. If you are not in the US and you have not tried these, you definitely should. I'm sure if you're not in the US, you have a whole collection, but they are so, so, so good if you don't. And this color, you guys, look how pretty this is. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Again, I'm loving this vibe right here of these colors together, like a Skittle with this. Gorgeous. Great formula on this one as well. 2 coats to get opaque. Very, very beautiful. Sort of like, this is the more traditional type spring, I think. It's sort of like a pastel, like a muted pastel, but it works. It's really, really good. And that is all the polishes that were on this Peach Fuzz Pairings palette. I'm really excited about this. I think they're really, really pretty. I'm actually getting ready to create my spring rack. What is on my rack right now, I think, is like last year's spring rack. That's the last polish rack I've made. Horrible. I should just stay with what's on there because I probably never wore them either. But I'm really just loving this color palette, you guys. And the other one I had shown you with like all the beautiful oranges, I was just like, I feel like it's something new, and I'm really excited to get into something new. And so let me know what you think of this color wheel. Is this stuff you would normally wear for spring? What are you planning to wear for spring? Are you more drawn to this one or the other one I showed? I know a lot of people were like, I don't have a lot of orange polish, which I understand. I feel like these are a little bit more traditional colors, but also like some of this stuff I would save more for summer as opposed to spring. And I'm really like, this would be more of a fall shade for me. So I'm really excited about these colors. And let me know if you have any of these polishes and what do you think of these spring picks. That is it for this video, you guys. If you liked it, please make sure to click the like button down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Thanks you guys for watching. I will see you on the next video. I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.